Okay, this tutorial is for putting a calendar in on the ORREM.com website. If you are not Tamara and have just stumbled across this video on YouTube, you might as well just bail out because you're not going to find anything very interesting here. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is scroll down to the footer. A little copyright C down here we may or may not have talked about by the time you watch this video. It takes me to the login. Okay, and then once I'm in, I go to calendars. I'm on a little bit slower connection than normal. And then I'll have my various edit pencils and things that, again, we may or may not have talked to prior to you watching this video. First, to add a calendar, I'm going to go to Add Calendar. It brings up my pop-up window. Then I'm going to flip back over to Microsoft Word. And I'm using Word for Mac, so hopefully everything behaves the same on your Windows machine. But this is the calendar that you sent me for the date October the 14th. So I'm going to go to Edit, choose Select All, which highlights everything on the document except some of those extra headers and page numbers and so forth. Copy, puts it on the clipboard. I'm going to flip back over to my web browser. It's real important to make sure this date, it defaults to today's date, so you need to make sure that date gets changed. Now you don't want to paste it. If you paste it directly into the into this box down here, I just got one of those security messages, but it'll make a mess because it carries over all this Microsoft Word gobbledygook. So we use this Microsoft Word paste from Word utility. If I scoot that down just a little bit, you can see this is opaque, but it tells me the instructions. I want to uncheck, ignore the font face definitions, and leave the bottom one checked, which if you forget, like I say, you just have to move that out of the way and you can see it right there. Now, I paste it in there, hit OK, scroll down over here, add item, and once that page refreshes, you can see I've got a calendar for October the 14th. And there it is. If you did mess up on that date that we talked about earlier, you can indeed, like if you forgot and left it to the default today's date, you can go in and edit, no problem at all. All you need to do is just go up here and change the date and then save your changes. So that concludes this tutorial. Thanks very much.